next on All Access.
How do we feel about coming to the winning city and getting the wins against your Bears?
I'm Dan Roach, and I'll talk to the Patriots about trying to win consecutive games for the first time this season.
I'm Scott Zolak, and we'll break down one of the best defensive efforts of the year with DeMarcus Covington.
Building a wall there, trapping the quarterback, nowhere for him to step up.
I'm Mike Reese. The Patriots might be underdogs against the Rams, but we'll explore some intangibles that might work in their favor.
And I'm Steve Burton. Those stories, plus we got Drake Maye Mic'd Up.
Start with us 6 right here. Start with us 6 right here.
All Access begins right now. The Patriots put forth their most complete performance of the year to earn their third win. Hello and welcome to Patriots All Access presented by GEICO. I'm Steve Burton. It wasn't perfect for sure, but New England rode a dominant defensive performance to bury the Bears. Now the question is, can they win consecutive games by silencing the Rams here in Foxborough on Sunday? We'll preview that game. But we begin our show with a look back at the sights and sounds from their win in the Windy City.
Everything today is about getting the win. Every time you line up, think about winning. Win the draw, win the series, win the quarter, win the game. That's all it takes. Dominate. Dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. Big guys on 3. 1, 2, 3. Big guys. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
Stands in, pocket squeezing down, and so
he's
goes.
Gonna get rid of that.
Williams sat down on the field at the 40.
Great work, Dave. Great job. Hey, that's it. Yeah.
Takes the snap. Patriots out with a 3-man rush. Williams rolling to the right. Williams trying to get outside. Chased by Schooler, and he throws it to the turf.
Nice
Brendan
job.
Schooler employed on defense.
Great job. That's exactly what we saw.
If Swift is running to our left, he's a dead leg guy. That's his favorite thing. But if he's running to our right, he's a more downhill stiff arm, right? So if he's running to our left, remember that he's got that dead leg. That's his favorite move.
He turns and play fakes. He drops in the pocket. He throws it left. He's got a wide open Hooper. Makes the catch outside 25. Runs inside the number 20. And he's shouldered down at the 15-yard line and falling to the 13.
Hey, that's it. Hey, that's it. Good job, huh? There you go. That's it, too.
May with the play fake in the pocket. Wide open
Nice.
receiver left poke. And it's an easy flip and catch for a touchdown. Patriots.
Get that ball. Get that ball. That's it. Good drive. Good drive, baby. That's it. There you go. Great try. Good job. Shoot slow, pop. Good job, Monte. Way to run the rock.
He's going to go right to you on the edge for a tackle. All right. Hey, he's playing hard. He's rushing this guy hard. We're doing a great shot getting the quarterback. He's going up. Hand off to Swift, started left, tries to go back to the right, and he's going to lose yardage. Deion White takes him down inside the 25.
We just got to keep rushing 6 seconds, right? 6 seconds. This guy holds the ball more than anybody. We need 6 seconds to rush from every play. Let's go.
Takes the snap, drops back, wide decline pressure from the quarterback's right. Comes in the square. He's got there for the sack.
Great job! That's how to do it. That's how to do it. That's how to do it, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Drake Maye rebounded from a rough start. Continues his forward progress as the Patriots win it by the 19-3 final.
Way to make some plays, man. Way to make some plays. Good job, Big Mike. See you, MJ. Keep fighting, baby. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate y'all, boys. Love y'all, boys, man. DC, great job, man. How about that? Dominant by y'all, man. Dominant. Good work. Good work.
Hey, fellas, hey, that's how you play. What's up? We talked about playing complementary football, offense, defense, and special team. Hey, game ball. All right, first game ball. All right, Joey Slide. Hey, where you at, Joey? Hey, and welcome a new family member to the crew, Palmer, little baby. His second game ball, our guy, Jelani Tavai. Again, his wife, his fiance just had a baby. Yes, sir. Just had a baby. No days off. No day. Came in the next day, hopped on a flight, and went out there and really did a good job. So look, hey, I don't want to butcher it. It means earth, right? It means earth in Hawaii, and I'm gonna give it a chance. Anua? Honua. Hey, and one more thing. Victory Monday, fellas.
Coach said it's playing complementary football, offense, defense, special teams. It ain't no special victory to how you win in this league. It's simple. Sticking together and playing complementary football. We keep doing that, put our head down. We're going to go some places. Hey, stack some wins. Yes, stack some wins. How do we feel about coming to the winning city and getting the wins against your man?
Coming up on All Access.
We've got Drake Maye mic'd up.
Hey, right here, baby. Hey, this is why we do it right here, man. Yep. This is why we do it right here. Punch it in right here. Hey, what's that?
Maye has a man open. It's a touchdown for Jalen. But first, Jerod Mayo breaks down the key sequences to help beat the Bears.
It's the game within the game. So I'm here, two hands, and all of a sudden he hits him with a changeup, gets in the backfield, tackle for a loss. That's definitely a huge play.
You're tuned in to All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the New England Patriots. By Sports Illustrated Tickets, 50 million sports, concerts, and theater tickets. 0 fees. Fans deserve better. Visit sitickets.com today. And by Cross Insurance, official insurance broker of the New England Patriots.
Tamara Brown reporting from Northbridge High School, where it was a no-brainer who our Patriots High School Football Coach of the Week would be. Ken LaChapelle won his 400th career game after the Rams defeated Oxford 39-0 in the playoffs.
We've been thinking about this for the last couple of years as we saw the win total. We saw that we had a shot and we did it. And it means a lot, and everyone on Friday was just so happy.
Nothing has been more awesome around here than the fact that Coach has spent 49 years being a coach here, 10 state titles, his 400th win. A lot of good things are being done in this community. On behalf of the Kraft family, the Patriots Charitable Foundation, I want to present you with this week's Coach of the Week Award. Good luck the rest of the way, and thank you.
Rams on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rams!
Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time to sit down and talk with head coach Jerod Mayo. Jerod, congratulations on a really big win out in Chicago. Just your thoughts on the win.
I appreciate it. I thought we went out there and played the game that we needed to play. We talked about establishing the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. We were able to run the ball, even though it was a little bit over 4 yards a carry. That's what we need to do. We need to stay on track offensively. So when we do get to third down, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, those situations, the run game is still alive. And so that now neutralizes edge rushers, which I thought the guys did a great job. Defensively, I would say, up front, there were a couple of runs that squeaked through, but overall, I thought the run defense was much improved. And then obviously third down, the team was very dominant there, 1-4, whatever, stopping those guys. Ran a bunch of different pressures, 9 sacks. You're always happy about that. And I would say overall, I thought the tackling and just ultimate, the fundamentals were good. The marriage of rush and coverage, sometimes the coverage wasn't that good, but the rush got there. Sometimes the rush wasn't that good, but the guys were covering their butts off. And, that was fantastic to see. And then special teams, after that first, punt return, from them, they did a good job overall.
All right, let's go do some key plays.
Let's do it.
Right?
Love it.
I like this complementary football thing. It seems like every time we're up here, we do something defensively, and then it's something in special teams return game, and then boom, this is right before the half.
Yeah, that's the way you have to win. Now, we practice situational football every day. Sometimes I know you guys are like, oh, these guys know what they're doing. I'm
pretty, doing on Fridays. Yeah.
I'm pretty confident about it. Hey, so situational football. So here it's, a minute and 23 seconds. Obviously, we're up here by a touchdown. So huge play here defensively. Talked about Farms. Look, this guy, you want to talk about a guy who probably will have a movie, made about him at some point in time. Like he was working in a grocery store now, went to the practice squad, played offensive line for a while. Well, started defensive line.
Kurt Warner defensive squad.
Exactly. Yeah. Then went offensive line, and now he's a starter for us, and really went out there and made some good plays. Here you go.
Quick hands.
With the quick hands. Yeah. And again, like a lot of these linemen, sometimes, it's the game within the game. So I'm here, two hand, and all of a sudden he hits him with a changeup, gets in the backfield, tackle for a loss. That's definitely a huge play. Now, special teams, always important when you talk about flipping the field position. Most people, all you Madden players out there, you think, you call a return and it's easy, or you call a rush and you won't get a return. That's not necessarily true. So here we have a rush going on, but sometimes, as we rush, because the punt team has to protect for longer, it actually gives our returner a better opportunity or more space to make a play.
And sometimes you'll have 2 guys out there blocking the gunner.
That's right. And sometimes you have 2 guys, and you have 2 guys on both sides blocking the gunner, and then now you got to really worry about the interior piece. But what I would say is, we have tremendous confidence in our punt returner back here in 25. Jones.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's very good. I think, look, he's on a Pro Bowl pace right now as far as the return, and he owes a lot of that to these guys here that are blocking for him. But again, a guy that can make the first guy miss. He always has to make the first guy miss. So if you ever get mad watching a game, this guy, whoever is back here, has to make the first guy miss and get vertical. So again, the hidden yardage that we talk about, here's a good block here. And really, I'll say another guy really coming along for us is 88 Bell. He's coming along for us offensively, and really rookie on the special team side of it, really coming along. So here he loses his block, but watch as he continues to go down the field. Watch the effort, and as he tracks this guy, and this doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but it's a huge play. So he's here, and he blocks this guy to really get it going. Right?
So if that doesn't happen, fast forward here, you're down here on the 23, you're probably running draw, screen, and then we're going in at halftime.
That's right. Yeah. But now, because we are in better field position, here we go.
Let's push it.
Yep, let's push it. Let's go for it. So now we're sitting here at 16 seconds. All right, 16 seconds, no timeouts.
No timeouts is the key.
That's right. And it's very hard to execute something like this, and it takes not only the offense knowing the situation, but really the entire team knowing the situation, especially when you don't have timeouts. So push this one to the limit. Hey, great protection. It always starts with the protection. Good route here on the end cut. All right, good route here on the end cut. Good hands. Get down. Now, one of the coaching points for this guy, especially in these critical situations.
It's Kayshon Boutte here.
It's Kayshon Boutte. The referee, the umpire, he always has to touch the football before you can snap it.
Correct.
And so you would see throughout the years, which you've probably seen it too, these guys throw it to the referee.
Yep.
Yeah, and these refs, they're not that athletic, right? Well, some of them are.
So if
the Hockleys, they're athletic, they'll catch it, boom, 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 right? But then you have these other referees who are, pretty close to retirement. You don't want to throw it to him, and you don't want to.
If he's marking it too, you don't want to throw it to that guy because he's not going to come off his mark.
100%.
Right.
So here,
take it to him.
Yep, hand the ball to the referee, get lined up. Again, going back to the quarterback, making sure that everyone is set. Everyone has to be set. And again, knowing the situation. So if I'm the Bears coach, like you have to know at this point after a big play, I need to run and get back on side.
They're clocking, they're kicking.
That's right. They're clocking and they're kicking.
Another 5 yards. You about 5 yards.
Another 5, which is huge in this game because the wind was all over the place. The wind was all over the place. And so all of that stuff that just happened, nothing matters more than making the field goal. And you know, Joey went out there, had a tremendous game, 4 for 4. Good protection inside, and bam.
That's how you draw it up.
That's how you draw it up.
That's the way you coach it up.
3rd down and 5. Cup. What a catch!
A lot to get ready for the Rams. Sean McVay, everybody talks about his offense, the McVay tree. Yeah. It's one of the most powerful offenses out there. What do you see in the Rams when you watch them on film? They got some good receivers.
Yeah, they have some good receivers, and I would say just from a team-wide perspective, they have a solid roster, and they've done it the right way this time as far as, you know, the draft and development type of model. Look, this offense, great at quarterback, you know, good up front, and the receivers are good, and everything looks the same, like the runs, the boots, the waggle plays, it all looks the same, so it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
All right, it's time now for Ask Me Almost Anything, and this comes from Mike F. He said, last week, you had a press conference, you said, guys, it's probably good we stay away from politics and religion. And then the Jordan LeBron topic came up. So Jordan LeBron is this pretty much as powerful as religion and politics, right?
In the locker room, man, those are just, you know, the 3 of those things are just, they get heated. They're heated debates over that stuff.
I'm an older guy than you, obviously. Yeah. So I'm a Jordan guy.
I'm a Jordan guy as well.
You are too.
I'm a Jordan guy, man. I'm a Jordan guy, but you have to respect what LeBron has done in this league.
I was watching TikTok. Now, you TikTok guy with your kids?
I'm not TikTok.
You know, we got to get socials on this. They'll go nuts over this.
I'm too old. I'll just get. I'm off all that stuff.
Jerod Mayo's favorite TikTok videos for Christmas. We could do that. We'll fast forward that.
Let's do it.
So, but Scottie Pippen said, you know, the great thing about Michael, he never addressed it. Never said I'm the greatest because he always respected the people before him. Yeah. That's a big difference with him and LeBron, huh?
Nah, I mean, look, you said it. I don't know. I think LeBron has a lot of reverence and respect for those guys as well. But look, anyone who grew up in the 80s, 90s, even the early 2000s, like, you got to respect what Michael Jordan has done. He's the GOAT in basketball.
Speaking of Mikes, if you want to ask the coach a question like Mike did, you got to go to Patriots.com, #AskTheCoach. We'll be back later and show a little bit of side of Mayo, right?
Perfect.
All right, hang tight. Wait. More Patriots All Access. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome back to All Access, presented by GEICO. We're past the halfway point of the season. Can the Patriots continue to improve and start stacking wins? Here's Dan Roach with more.
They may be turning a corner. They've won 2 of their last 3, and this week, a chance to win back-to-back games for the first time all year.
I think we're taking strides in learning how to win. Kind of like I said the last few weeks, the next step is, you know, going back to back, coming back, resetting, having a good week, and then going out and executing this week to get 2 wins in a row.
Following the win over the Bears, Jerod Mayo presented game balls to new dads Joey Sly and Jelani Tavai.
No, it was awesome. Like I said, it was a blessing of a week. It was something very special to me and my family, but now we're on to a new week. We got the Rams, and if we don't come prepared, it won't look the way we want it to look.
And finally, a new addition, as recently claimed veteran Yannick Ngakoue joined his team on the practice field.
Excited, happy for the opportunity. You know, we just won a game last week versus the Bears, so just want to help, you know, build on that energy and that momentum so we can continue it for the following weeks.
What was the message for you from Jerod?
You know, just come here, just be a leader, you know, help build to the culture, you know, help provide on all 3 downs, and, you know, just play fast and physical.
Since Gillette Stadium opened in 2002, the Patriots are undefeated against 8 teams overall, including the best mark, 5-0 against the Cleveland Browns. Against the LA Rams, who they'll see here on Sunday, they're also a perfect 2-0. For Patriots All Access, I'm Dan Roach.
All right, Dan Roach, thank you very much for joining me now. It's Patriots tight end Austin Hooper. Good to see you, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, big win coming off that Bears win. Big win. What does it do for the conference's football team right now? And what's the mood of the team right now?
Yeah, Steve, I mean, as you know, tough to win this league. So, I mean, being able to get that just gave the whole locker room a big boost of confidence, better understanding. We've been trusting the plan, but obviously when you get to see the fruits of your labor culminating in a good team win with all 3 phases, definitely brings a lot of juice to the locker room. Guys are smiling a little bit.
A lot of juice.
Coaches are smiling a little bit. You know, it's a good feeling.
You really performed well. What led up to that, and how do you build on that?
Appreciate it. I mean, it was just a function of just AVP dialing it up and Drake just, throwing a great ball. I mean, I wasn't really doing, I didn't have the crispiest route, didn't hit someone, make them fall on the ground or anything, just hit my spot. Drake liked it, threw it to the perfect spot, and converted.
Yeah, second possession of that game. Over the top. Was that a corner route?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a corner route. The way he was playing kind of low on me, I took it a little higher, kind of knowing that if I tried to bend it flat, he could kind of get back in phase.
Right.
So Drake, being a talented young player, seeing that with him almost like this, throwing me open.
Throwing you open. What does that mean?
Time.
You use the phrase "throwing me open."
So I see the route. The guy was in good phase. If you're the DB right here, but what he did is he put it up so I could just fade.
And are you using your body a little bit to?
It's not a push off, right? Just a little body. After all, it's football. Just a little something. So that was a big time throw on his part. So. It's good to convert.
And all of a sudden, you see that ball come right into your hands.
Come on.
And you get it done.
Put it right in the bucket, made it easy for me.
You've had experience with this offense before, okay? 10 games in.
Sure.
How's it progressing?
It's awesome. You have so many new players here, obviously. So, being able to have those bank reps playing next to each other. We've had a number of guys shuffle around, injuries, that thing of that nature. So, for us to be able to have the same unit out there a couple games in a row, with the nonverbal communication, all the things that have just come, the crews with bank reps, for you to just be able to be around the same people, all of us practicing together day in and day out. I think that's been the biggest thing.
Austin Hooper, I guess. Good luck on Sunday.
Appreciate it,
against the Rams, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks, guys.
Time now for your player spotlight. And joining me right now, defensive coordinator DeMarcus Covington. Congratulations on the win in Chicago.
Appreciate it.
Talking with you here, when you practice plays, and whether it's in camp or you get into game week and you apply it to game day, how good does that make you feel as a coach? And take us through some examples here of what happened in the Chicago game.
Yeah, we always talk about drill to the field. So throughout practice, and we always talk about it for the coaches, like make sure your individual drills will apply for a game reality or where they can use it in the game. This play right here is just a routine as far as like starting in practice of how we want to use our coverage and how do we want to defend. And this is Del Pettis. This is on a Friday practice, and really this shows up in a red area here. And look, what I want you guys to look at is really the finished piece of it, of how he throws his hand. All right, as soon as anticipating the ball is about to be, caught here, and want to throw that hand in there. And so for us, we're always talking about holding your space. All right, following the hips of the receiver, and then once we feel that the ball is about to come, we're able to secure in one hand and then also break the pocket with this other hand. And so now we talk about in the game. So this is a third down clip. And then for us, it's about, all right, first him, it's really knowing where the stick's at. So he's able to, and this Del Pettis right here, all right, in that area there. So he's able to really, on third down, call it, it's about 3rd and 6 here. And he's able to really hold his leverage at the sticks. He's not really looking at the head and shoulders. We call that the shampoo, all right? And really more of looking at the waist, and then is able to slip and use the offhand, the near hand, to really secure the tackle, and then this hand to really break up the pass. So you see that, game taking that from drill to the field.
It's a nice break right there. Now, you fan of the white jerseys with the gray pants? I kind of like it.
I like it too.
I do too.
Like it.
All right.
Yeah, so the next clip, so this is just fundamentals, and you talk about, fundamentals and technique. Chicago was good at their double team gap scheme runs. So, during practice, we needed to work as far as here being able to anchor, and then once the double team comes off on the second level defender, we want to snap right back into the gap and be able to be ready to make a play.
So you're talking about like a critical spacing drill. Not only are you facing a back that can cut and run, we know what Caleb Williams can do in the pocket too if he goes to a pass.
That's right.
Okay.
And here is really the anchor. There's a double team here. That's the second player. And then really be able to use that force into that leg, all right, and then really, being ready to snatch off of this. And it turns, this guy, Farms, you look at him right here, the double team between the tackle and the tight end. So we call that sit and sumo. so he's able to sit, sumo, use his weight, and then now once the double team go through here, he's able to snap and go back to square and then make the tackle here, which is a big play for us, in the game.
I like your tag things like sumo and then previous play. Hey, head and shoulders, but shampoo.
Shampoo.
I use that shampoo.
Yeah, so it's all players hear like key phrases, key words, and they remember
Triggers.
those trigger words.
All right, last play here.
Yeah, last play. We always talk about a marriage of rush and coverage, and this is a good example of good rush, and we've talked about all week kind of keeping this guy in the pocket and building walls and making sure, because when you look at the tape, this guy can escape easy. And so for us here, it was about, building a wall here. And then when you look at it, tight coverage and man-to-man, and that's the marriage of rush and coverage where he has nowhere to throw. So building a wall there, trapping the quarterback there, thinking about a trap. So, he's nowhere for him to step up. All right, and Marcus, you can see Marcus here with the great coverage on Moore. We got our middle of the field safety there, Gonzo in coverage there, and then we're able to Pettis again, go to the tight end and uncover. Now it turns to Plaster. All right, and then here we're able to, because we have good coverage and we're building a wall, now Diedrich is able to come off and then, make the sack here. And this is what you want to do on third down, and then, see the energy of the guys, the players here is, that's what you want to see on the defense, bringing the energy to the team.
Love it.
Energy to the defense.
All right, good luck Sunday, buddy. There you go. DeMarcus Covington, defensive coordinator. More Patriots All Access. We'll return right after this.
Coming up on All Access. We take you onto the field and into the huddle when Drake Maye is mic'd up.
Hey, let's get this one, fellas. Hey, big drive here, man. Let's get this one. Dale Pettis may be player of the game. How many sacks that? 8? We need to get victory, first victory.
Plus, we get Jerod Mayo's philosophy on the locker room after a win.
It looks like you kind of still feel it when you get to
I do. I definitely feel it, man. Just that energy.
You're watching Patriots All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar. Gillette's ultimate shaving experience.
Welcome back to All Access, presented by GEICO. It wasn't always aesthetically pleasing, especially offensively. But Drake Maye won his first game as an NFL quarterback. Hey, what better game than to have Drake Maye mic'd up?
Good afternoon and welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois for this encounter in Week 10 of the 2-7 New England Patriots and the 4-4 Chicago Bears.
Let's go one, have a day, baby, have a day. No. Let's go, fellas. Big Mike.
I have a feeling this is the day.
Let's go, baby, let's go. Starts with us 6 right here. Us 6 the whole time, man. Let's run it. Here we go, boys. Let's have one. Start fast. Hey, what's up?
Drake Maye in a clean pocket, looking deep down the sideline, and a leaping grab for Austin Hooper in a first down. The 30-yard field goal try for Joey Sly. It is good, and the Patriots score first.
Hey, good catch, Hoop. Hey, hell of a catch, baby. Hell of a catch. Good job, boys.
Here come the Patriots with pressure. Picked up Williams in trouble. Down he goes. Dietrich rise.
Good job, D. Good work, D. Hey, right here, baby. Hey, this is why we do it right here, man. This is why we do it right here. Punch it in right here. Hey, what's up?
Play fake. Maye has a man open. It's a touchdown for Jalen Polk.
That way, Dre. That way, P. That way, boys. Good job, baby. Nice job, B-Low. Shit, man. That was a good drive, man. Great job, shit, baby. Baby. Job. Hell of a drive, Mondre. Way to run the rock. Hey, hell of a drive, baby. Hell of a drive. Good job, boys. One more good drive. Let's do it, baby.
Here with a 3rd down and 1 coming up from their 49-yard line. They've got a 10-3 lead over Chicago. 21 seconds to go here in the opening half of play.
Hey, clock! Hey, clock!
4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They clock it, and the Bears work back.
Kick by Sly, headed to the uprights, and the kick is good. A terrific finish to this first half.
Hey, great job, Big Mike. Great job. Good job, City. Hey, great job.
Second half underway in Chicago as the wind is a factor now at Soldier Field.
Look at this. Bro, the ball can't stay still. Watch the ball.
Caleb Williams to the air, incomplete. He wanted commit. Coverage from Del Pettis, the rookie from Troy.
Come on, Del! Hey, let's get this one, fellas. Hey, big drive here, man. Let's get this one. Let's get this one.
Gonna tuck it and run. Drake Maye with room. And Maye, but a scamper of 19 for Maye.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
And a good gain on 1st and 20.
Let's run, AG. Way to go, guys, up front. Great job up front, man.
Boy, Sly again looking to seal it with a field goal try, and his kick is airborne to the uprights, and the kick is good. So the Patriots elect to kick rather than go for it on 4th down.
Great job, baby. Great job, man. Great job, MJ. Great job. Great job, man. Great job, Big Mike. Great job. Good job, Bimbo. Hey, that's domination by y'all, man. Great job. Domination by the defense.
Forehand, shotgun snap. Pettis comes on a blitz, and Williams is going to be taken down shy of the goal line.
That boy, Dale. Dale Pettis may be player of the game. How many sacks at 8?
We need to get victory, first victory.
He's that guy, man. Best of luck, man. Stay healthy, bro. Stay healthy. That guy, bro.
This week's Next Gen Stat brought to you by AWS. The Patriots defense blitzed on 48.8% of dropbacks, setting season highs in pressures, 18, and sacks, 9, against the Bears on Sunday afternoon.
Kavai takes him down. It's another sack.
All right, welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time now for a Side of Mayo, brought to you by our friends at Hellman's. Your policy on game balls. I think I talked to you about this in Cincinnati. I think we gave out a lot of game balls week 1. Here we are, middle of the season, towards the back end of the season. Still have the same type of policy, or are you selective?
I try to be selective. You know, as a player, it was always sometimes frustrating when, I shouldn't say frustrating, but it's like you had a phenomenal game, the team won and all that, and it's like the whole team gets a game ball. It's like, no, I just balled out. And there is something to, you know, just getting that game ball. But, you know, look, the guys that deserve it, they get game balls. I do it after the game, but also after going back and watching the film, select some guys.
When you're a player and off the field stuff happens, it's very hard to concentrate. You know, talking about babies, 2 guys had babies. Joey Sly, Jelani Tavai. You gave both of those guys game balls. They showed up, played hard, played great games for you. You knew the names of the babies.
Yeah.
Where did that come from for you? Because that's just not natural, where all coaches know everybody's name. But where did that come from for you?
No, so every day in the squad meeting, we talk about player announcements, and that could be from, you know, a charity event that they have that week or a new addition to the family. And so we try to stay in tune to all that stuff. And again, I would say not only myself, but just the organization and the other coaches, these are men first and foremost. These are fathers, these are sons, these are brothers, these are husbands. I think that's more important than anything else. Because you know, if home isn't good, then it's very hard for these guys to focus, and it carries over into the professional life, which isn't good for any of us.
All right, so you can see on Patriots.com, we see the locker room video, and you've been through a lot of breakdowns of the from Brewski to Slater, and then you see it in the locker room, and there's Jerod Mayo hanging out in the back. It looks like you kind of still feel it where you get the
I do. I definitely feel it, man. Just that energy. I thought Jay Jones did a phenomenal job, and really, it's about, again, passing the torch. You know, passing the torch. Slate has passed that torch on. on. And to hear John Jones do that, it's been great. And I'm more excited to see who he passes that torch on here going forward.
And that's the cool thing because he wasn't the guy. A couple guys go down, he's thrust into it. He's taking it by the horns.
Next man up.
All right, good luck against the Rams, buddy.
I appreciate you.
All right, there you go. Side of Mayo right there. More of All Access right after this.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the New England Patriots. By Sports Illustrated Tickets, 50 million sports, concerts, and theater tickets. 0 fees. Fans deserve better. Visit sitickets.com today. And by Cross Insurance, official insurance broker of the New England Patriots.
Welcome back, everybody, in our Bob's Complementary Studios. Back with Mike Reese and Paul Perillo. First of all, is this win sustainable? Can they put together back-to-back wins the way they won in Chicago? And was that the best win of the year?
Yeah, I thought it was all around probably their best performance. And I think it is sustainable because if you play well on both sides of the line, Mike, that sort of translates game plan against, regardless of the opponent. They have to play better with more physicality, I think, on both lines. You saw that in Chicago. They ran the ball a little bit better. They stopped it a little bit better. Those things are sustainable. You just have to be more physical.
Yeah, if you can play with the good technique and it is sustainable. I think what I would say is it's going to be harder to sustain it because you're not going to see an offensive line on the other side that's probably as banged up and vulnerable as the Bears were. And your matchup against the Bears' defense probably won't be as favorable going forward trying to run the ball. So I think they can do it, Paul. But I think what I'm trying to say is the matchup against the Bears, I thought, helped the Patriots achieve in those areas we talk about.
We all saw Drake Maye mic'd up earlier in the show. What are we learning about this kid? We knew he was a mature kid to begin with, but he's young. How's he be developing as a leader?
What stood out to me was just how calm he is. I think it's like, business as usual when he's scoring touchdowns. That's what I'm supposed to do. And we heard that story, Mike, in the middle of the game where they explained how he addressed the team. The leadership is one thing. I kind of expect that out of a quarterback. What really impressed me was that at a young age, 22 years old, he recognizes this isn't right at practice. We need to do things better, and we want to address these things now. Let's not wait till we have a bad, sloppy week of practice and then translates to the game. I thought that was very impressive for a young guy.
And, Mike, he starts with himself.
That's right, because he had a fumbled snap, he said, in the practice on Wednesday. So he's not just calling out his teammates, he's calling out himself as well, and I think that resonates with his teammates. They said so as much after the game. One other point I would make about Drake, response to adversity. Bad interception, puts his hands on his helmet, right? Wanted to throw it away, didn't get enough on it. 2 drives later, leads the lone touchdown drive of the game. I thought that sort of speaks to his mental toughness.
You got to be able to put the bad plays behind you in a hurry and the good plays behind you in a hurry and move on.
That's right.
And speaking of moving on, the Rams. But, okay, the Patriots are underdogs again this week. Yeah. But the Patriots have some intangibles, right? The Rams coming off a Monday night loss. Yeah. They got to travel across the country. Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I would feel even better if the Rams weren't right in the thick of the playoff race in the NFC, but all of those things definitely working in New England's favor. The short week is not nothing. I mean, I think that's a significant thing. And when you couple that with the 3,000-mile trip, 1 o'clock game for a West Coast team. I know that's not as big of a deal as it has once been. I think the record sort of indicates that those West Coast teams are doing much better in terms of getting the proper rest and preparation for those games. But, yeah, I think a lot of external factors working in New England's favor.
I'll add one other one. I think special teams is a real positive for the Patriots. Joey Sly, 4 of 4 on field goals. Perfect on extra points this season. Bryce Behringer after the low first punt, flipping the field. Their coordinator, Jeremy Springer, was with the Rams last year. I think getting a dome team out here to New England, special teams could be a factor that sways in the Patriots' favor here.
You guys are so good. The experts. You guys,
I don't know.
That's what you guys bring to the table.
No.
So give me your picks. Give me your picks.
I think the Rams are a much, much better team than Chicago, and I think this will be a much more difficult task. And the fact that they lost Mike, I think, kind of sort of works against the Patriots. I just think the Rams have to have this game. I know it's a West Coast game, but they have to have it. I'm going to say 27-16 LA.
Michael?
I'm also going with the Rams 23-17. We're setting ourselves up, Paul.
Yeah.
But how about this? If we're right next week, which the viewers hope we're not, but maybe we come in, Paul, next week. And
You can pile on. If you're right.
And we'll see how we do.
If you're right. Pile on. I'm saying the Patriots are going to put together back-to-back wins.
All right.
And win here at home.
Well, who are we to doubt? You've been right more than we have been.
Well, 3-7. Call it what it is.
That will do it for this week's edition of Patriots All Access with Mike Peace and Paul Perillo. I'm Steve Burton. Have a great week, everybody.